Yo, yo. Finally installed the mount. This is really a test trial, to be honest, because I don't have all the faith in that mount right now. It took me mad long to do it. I bought like a GoPro mount, but I bought the wrong GoPro mount. Apparently they sell like shit for the windshield itself. I had like a suction cup for like the side of your door, which is still a good investment because like I have friends that do car shit. I just finished editing the second episode of the vlog, and then yeah, I just finished editing the second episode of the vlog, and I gotta dial that shit down, bro. I'm over here thinking I don't have content or the idea of what content is, and then it's like, boom, another vlog, an hour. This one's like an hour and 15 minutes. The first vlog was an hour and 5 minutes. Hold up. Getting a phone call. Hold up. What up?
What you doing?
What's up, brother?
Not much. Driving to my second appointment.
Oh shit. You just kind of made the vlog because I'm vlogging right now. So what's up?
Oh shit.
Yeah, son. I just mounted the GoPro to like my car, so I'm driving right now. I'm driving to work now because it just took me 2 hours to fucking finish the second episode. So like I'm going.
Okay.
I'm going to work now. What's up, man? How you?
That's dope. No, I was calling because I'm like, I heard about the social media break, and I'm like, yo, what the fuck crisis is this motherfucker going? What midlife crisis is this motherfucker going through right now?
Nah, go dickhead, you fucking breaking the law, asswipe. Nah, yo, everybody said that, right? Everybody was like, you must be going through like some shit, and I'm like, I'm not. I'm really
It was
not.
either two things I was thinking of.
What's up?
It was either you're going through a crisis, or you just was like, you kind of like did that self-reflection shit. You're like, you know what? I need a break. This is not good for me. Like I just don't want to do too much of this. Let me focus. And
Nah,
backed off.
It's the other one. I'm just doing too much of everything. Like I'm contemplating the return of the podcast, and that shit might be in March, bro. I might do it like on the anniversary, because I want to do this vlog shit, and like I kind of caught like a clothing deal. So like,
oh shit, for real?
yeah. So it's like I was getting shit for the podcast because you can't see the clothes that I'm wearing. Because a lot of the times I'm wearing clothes, like I get an allowance from this company to wear their clothes, and you can't see the clothes good. So I was like, all right, let me just do it on the vlog. I'm like, the vlog I hope. So
yeah, no, that's what works. I mean, but to me, you can see the upper half. That's like, well, the shirts are more important than the hat. You can always see that. So I don't know.
Yeah. So I was like, all right. I mean, but everybody's like mad funny with this. Everybody's like, yo, you going through something? Like, you okay? And I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. I'm like, I'm not like the other YouTube people that be going through shit and being harassed and hounded. I'm like, nah, I'm mad regular. I'm mad regular degular.
Yeah, well, everybody's double checking because, you know, in these days, we don't want no fucking Robin Williams of the family or fucking, what's his name, Twitch and shit. They gotta touch base.
I already talked to everybody. Everybody knows, like, yo, it's not a secret. I say it on my fucking vlog. I suffer from depression. I was like, when I really want to do this shit, I'm like, I'm gonna do it. I'm like, there's nothing. I'm like, if you guys haven't noticed, I'm really motivated. I'm just not motivated to do that shit. So
yeah.
So it was like,
no, that's perfect then.
Yeah, I was like, I'm also too fucking busy. I'm like mad busy. I do it when I was like, I don't have the free time for that shit. I just do it when I get famous. That's when them niggas do it, when they all get famous.
That's hilarious, man. That shit is hilarious.
Also, I already told my family, I got a guest list. If you're not on the guest list, you're not invited to the funeral.
How long does it get to work, bro?
It's gonna take me like 15 minutes.
Oh, so you're close. That's fine.
Yeah. What's up? What's going on with you?
So oh man, just chilling here. My day's been pretty straight. Just looking at clean cars. I have like 3 appointments today, so I'm on my way to the second one.
Yeah.
And see how that shit goes. See if I get clean cars or get a bunch of shit cars to inspect. And then try to finish the day. I was trying to figure out. So I like hitting the pawn shops around my area, like when I'm traveling, because I like it's like treasure hunting for me.
Yeah.
Sometimes you might find a lot of shit, but other times you might find some cool shit. So I see a couple of pawn shops on there hit up and see if they have anything interesting.
Yeah. You know, my boy likes doing that too. And like he be finding some weird shit, and I'm like, what does it go for? I like going to thrift stores and finding shit.
I've done thrift stores too, and I actually bought like I have a couple things at thrift stores. I got like a iguana heat lamp, like ceramic lamp and shit from the iguana. So that was legit. Like you just find like I like going to some of that shit, you know.
Yeah.
I guess with me hitting up junkyards back in the day for car parts, it just translated to everything else.
You know what it is? I stumbled across like a snow globe once, right? So like at this thrift store, like not even near me, it's like mad far out, but I was just there. That's where I like giving back to like our people. Like, so I don't like doing the Red Cross and shit like that. So I go to the specific thrift store where it's mostly Latino. I'm like, yo, a lot of my shit still has tags on it. I've never even worn it, so you guys can have it. So at this thrift store, they had like a snow globe, bro. It was like what the fuck was it called? It was like an Alice in Wonderland snow globe for like $3. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
I looked that shit up on eBay. That shit was like $400. I was like, oh, I gotta come here more often. I was like, that shit is like, people just give shit away because you're just giving shit away and they don't know what they have.
Yeah, it's like garage sale hunting.
Yeah, I know. I was like, I would love to do that too, but I'm broke for that shit. I stop at $1, that's it, I'm out. Like, too rich for my blood.
For real. Shit, I've been thinking about getting, I really have a hard time with like simple stuff. Like I've been curious about eBay and just fucking around with that, and I just don't know how to, I haven't mailed enough shit to like learn how that post office shit works, the weight and this and that. So I'm like, fuck, I need to just start, because I have a bunch of like car parts and shit too. So like, I've been selling most of my stuff on OfferUp, like locally. But I know I could get more money if I start shipping that shit.
Yeah. You know what's funny? You were my first person I ever shipped something to. So I was like, this shit.
What do you mean?
Like the hat. I've never shipped anything to somebody, so you're like my guinea pig. And I was like, all right, let's see how this goes. And like, yeah, I've literally.
I thought you were sending states and stuff though.
What happened?
I thought you were sending it to different states though.
No, I did. No, I sent mad shit out of state, but I was in there like, but you were the very first one. I was like, let's see how this shit goes. Because if I don't like this shit, I'm just returning everybody's product. Take your money back. I'm not dealing with this shit. But yeah, I was at UPS like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Like, whatever you say it is, whatever it's gonna be. And then Alex gave me like a scale. Like, I'm pretty sure if you saw the last couple of episodes, I have a big scale on my table. And that's what it was for. I never got what the fuck she gave me a scale for. I was like, okay, like, all right, because she had like her own like her own clothing line. So I was like, okay. So I was like, thank you. But
yeah.
That shit is crazy.
That shit works. I bought a shipping scale a long time ago for like $20-30 at some Sam's Club.
Yeah.
And I meant to like do shit, but I do my thing, like, I'm so slow, I'm like a fucking sloth. I buy, like, one item a year, and then I study, like, for no reason, like, obsessively on and off for, like, 2-3 years, and then I actually start doing it, like, 4 years after. I'm just mad late with everything.
Yeah. But, like, that'll work out on your benefit. Like, this shit, like, yeah, all this vlogging shit is weird to me, bro. Like, I'm like, you cool if I pull out my camera?
Yeah.
Like the podcast is different. Like I'm literally this is gonna be like first, I guess 15-20 minutes of the episode 3, because I was just literally just all right, let me turn this shit on, and it's exactly what I said And now, you know what this feels like to me? This feels like riding with comedians, where people are calling me in while I'm recording myself while driving to work, and it's like, hey, what do you want to talk? What do you want to talk about? It's fucking crazy. So. Yo. And then you see my.
Well, I have a tax for my GoPros. I just trying to figure out where to mount them and shit.
Bro, yeah.
I was gonna say I follow this guy on IG, and he actually uses a dash cam. He uses like a black view.
Yeah.
To get like a front, a hood, and then the back.
Yeah.
And then you can use the dash cam for like regular dash cam shit. But then I was curious about what to do, like whether to film me driving, because I see a lot of random shit since I'm on the road a lot, and then or if I do it like a little different, because I made a recording of a video a long time ago of me starting on like my project car. Yeah. But I'm still missing some pieces. But I was gonna try to start working on it since the weather's a little bit cooler and not too hot.
Yeah.
So I'm just finalizing the last pieces. So I'm gonna keep doing that and but I'm gonna film that on my phone. I'm just gonna straight iPhone it and just kind of go from there.
Well,
and,
I think on certain, if you use your Instagram app, they have like the dual recording shit. So you can record the front and the back. But that's not gonna buy you enough time. I would suggest if you want to record yourself and then record the car driving from the front, I would invest in a 360 camera. And
probably like those.
And GoPro just dropped their 360 camera to compete with that 360 company. So they just dropped the GoPro Max.
Insta360, yeah.
Yeah, they just dropped the GoPro Max, which does the same shit, but it's just GoPro's name on it.
Yeah.
Like, hold up, your phone's breaking up. Just answer the alligator, where you at?
Industrial. But I already parked up. I think it's you. You don't drive it.
Yeah, I'm still driving. Shit.
Yeah. I was gonna say the thing is I think I have enough camera gear for now to start with. I really need to just kick my ass and just mess around with the editing stuff.
Yeah.
So because I think recording I think is easy. It's just the editing, just sitting down and fucking editing.
Well, that's
work with it.
That's where I said, I was like, yeah, I think I just want to hire somebody because this shit takes forever. Like, even the podcast takes forever. No, there's people that'll do it, but then because you. No, go ahead. No, because there's people that'll do it, but they might just do it and might half-ass it, and they might leave it some shit that you weren't supposed to say. Because the podcast, I shrink it down to like an hour and a half, 2 hours, but there's 4 or 5 hours of material of me just saying some really left shit. And it's like, that's not making the cut. So.
Well, do you still have all that footage, all that extra footage of like, that's not making the cut footage?
Yeah, I do.
You should like make that into a super clip and be like, listen, this is all my crazy shit.
Yeah. You know what's funny, son?
Or you can save it for the VR shit. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. You know what's funny is that I mentioned I was taking a social media break, and everybody's like fucking DMing me. Like DMing me and shit. Like now they're liking the content. I'm like, where the fuck were you before?
You should do it more often. Like, yeah, I'm gonna take a break. I'm not getting enough likes on my podcast.
The whole thing is that me posting shit. All right, so I mostly post memes, but every now and then, like I post video of myself talking. I'm like, that's gonna interfere with my vlog. I'd rather just do it for my vlog than just give it to Instagram like that. So that shit was like, all right, that was the other reason. The other reason is like, all right, now I need to analyze who's important in my life so I can see if I get rid of them or not. And a lot of people are getting cut. Did you just get cut? Oh, no, my bad. I'm still driving. This shit's taking forever.
No, what'd you say?
Nah, I said my phone's cutting in and out.
Oh yeah, I hear it. Like, and for me, I think I'm in a good area.
Nah, it's me. I'm going to like, I'm by my job and it's just a shit area with signal now.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you gotta get
you have a Super. You should get more antennas on your Super, bro.
This is called T-Mobile. I'm on 1 bar talking to you.
Oh shit, that's actually decent. I'm on 2 bars on Verizon.
Yeah, T-Mobile, but like I'll work today, but not tomorrow. So.
Fucking part-time ass signal.
Yeah, right. He goes, "Oh, you want real part-time? Look at this shit. You don't get half your conversation." Yeah, so, oh, yo, the other shit is that with the vlogging shit, son, everybody does 10-minute videos. And I'm like, that's always my issue with this shit too, is that I do too fucking much. Because the first vlog was like an hour and 5 minutes. This one's like an hour, 15 minutes. I'm like, I gotta cut this shit down to 12 minutes, 20 minutes tops.
Yeah, because you can even chop it up to like 15 just to start with, because it's good that you produce all that extra content, but like you could chop it up, because anytime with YouTube, and I used to watch a bunch of like Mr. Beast videos and shit like that, and one thing they talk about is just retention. You gotta keep that retention. So if you see they drop off or something, like for it to be an hour, honestly, it's gotta be to the point where like people like want to see more of you almost. I mean, you could do a bunch of hours, but then I would say you could mix it up. You could do hours, and then you could chop up a couple of like 10-15 minutes and be done, because you'll get paid around the same, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm still gonna
can literally do that.
Yeah, I gotta figure this shit out better. So I was like, all right, let me see what I can do here.
I would say, what was that?
Yeah, I just gotta see how I could do it, because that sounds better. Like me just chopping 15 minutes up and just going it about that way.
No, you could try doing like the full hour, then half hour, and then 15 minutes. And then you basically cut out any of the low spots or any of the pauses.
Yeah.
You just chop it. You know, I see so many vlogs where they just cut to like anything interesting or anything that's funny, and then they just, even like when I look at the Xiaoman channel. I don't know if you ever heard of that one.
Yeah, I heard of.
Yeah, so he chops up a lot of his shit whenever his videos. But I think whenever it's a bunch of people together, then yeah, you can extend it. But if it's you by yourself, you just want to top out some of that dead space. What I've observed, because when you get a bunch of people going on, let's say, like, for example, you go to Kevin's and you talk to Kevin and Sam, and you got your friends to Kevin, and so you could leave all that. You know, all you have to do is chop off the quiet moments.
Yeah.
But other than that, like, everybody's interesting, because everybody's a different character.
Yeah, no, that's why it's like, all right. So, that's why I like the vlogging shit. Like, I want to go around like, all right, so let me really, what I'm trying to do is like, all right, let me really introduce you to the people in my life, because like the first episode,
you can actually even. No, keep going.
No, I was gonna say in the first episode, everybody was like trying to like figure out who this person was, who that person is, and I'm like, that's not the point of the fucking episode. Am I dating this person? Am I talking to? I'm like, that wasn't the point of this shit. Like, so it was like, it was hectic.
It's more questions.
Yeah.
But you know what I just realized? You can actually still make it the podcast, because you can come up with your topics, and while you're driving, you can still go over the topics. You know what to call it, and then when you get to the PYT, you probably around people and just like, yo, this is what I think. Yo, what do you think about this? This is a submission. Like, you can make it like a live motion.
That's what I've slowly been doing. Like, but like, I'm here most of the time, so I work with girls. It's just hard to do that around these girls, because like there's like patient information, all this shit around me. But it's like, yeah, no, that's what I'm slowly doing, because I thought about that too. I was like, I could just bring my podcast topics to this, and this is just me doing the podcast, but on a GoPro. It's just the only issue is that it's like the audio isn't going to be that crisp, but sacrifices. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm thinking maybe back March. It's just like a trial run for everything that I'm doing right now.
Yeah, no, I think it's good. And I haven't seen the vlog yet, which, you know, that's on me. I was behind for a while.
How dare you?
And I was just trying to catch up. So, like, But I was like, damn, this motherfucker came with a vlog, and so I was like, this motherfucker already jumping. I gotta, it's usually it's because like
Like,
when I don't know, because of the cold, I feel like an iguana because when it's been getting cold, I be getting tired and
yeah,
sleepy. So like when I listen to a podcast and I working, then I
yeah,
get tired. I'm like, bro, I don't feel like doing shit. I just want to sit down and just keep listening. So
yeah,
it's like I need music. So I switched to music, so
yeah.
I've been fucking listen to anything high energy.
Well,
So I'm like, fuck. And then
that,
also I've been
yeah.
watching a lot of that Kill Tony shit.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Like sometimes I don't know if you've seen any of the episodes, but they are fucking great, man. And like for me, it's good because I've been slowly trying to take pointers so I can figure out, when I can do an open mic. But that shit is so good.
yeah. Yo, bro, open mic is fun. I just did that shit the other day. I saw my friend die on stage. That shit was hilarious.
That's what I'm saying. So like that's what I don't know if you've still seen any of the episodes of them, but it's so good because I pick up on so much pointers on what to do, like and
Yeah,
just and shit. I just have to find the finish by. I wrote a couple things on my phone, but
yeah,
I feel like I'm gonna transfer it to like a notepad just so I can help it make sense because I have so many random ass shit that I be wanting to say
yeah.
or do. But I'm like, how do I make this? How do I, like?
How do I transfer this over here? My fucking thought process there.
Yeah,
So
because
I get it.
even
Yeah.
when I interact with dealers, I practice the same shit. Like I'll
Car
talk to them, say
dealers.
some funny shit. Huh?
Nah, I
No, not drug dealers.
gotta
But
clarify
yeah,
that
I'll say
one.
some random ass shit. Like there was a guy he was a coworker of mine. He was telling me like, oh, I like listening to. He was telling me how he likes to listen to music. He goes, yeah, I like listening to music. When I separate time and listen to music, I like to get deep into it. I like to
Yeah,
listen to the different instruments and what the pacing is. I'm like, okay. He's like, and he was telling me that he likes like wine too. Like he's a big wine enthusiast. I said, basically, you're just a white girl trapped in a Hispanic man's
yeah,
body.
right.
That's
Basically.
basically it. And so he was like laughing. He was like dying. He's like, oh, it's so funny. I was like, bro, it's true. You listen to wine. You listen to deep music. You want to get all emotional and like
It's
rub your
emo.
tits or some shit while your nipples while you listen to it. Like that's a lot extra for a Hispanic guy. That's a
I was
lot.
like, you might be
So
Avril
he was
Lavigne.
like, huh?
Look at that.
He's like listening to fucking like rainforest music and drinking
Yeah.
wine. I said, bro, just be a tree hugger and shit, and just quit the job and just fucking work for PETA or whoever. I don't know.
Yeah.
So like, so just interactions with coworkers and just other shit like that. Like
Yeah.
they be saying, I made a Wolf of Wall Street reference to some of these dealers. Like, they'll be on the phone looking busy, and I'm like, yo, close that deal, man. Remember fucking Matthew McConaughey pounding his chest.
Yeah.
You gotta pump those numbers up, and they start cracking up. I'm like, I practice little shit
Yeah.
to like break the ice, but I'm trying to figure out how to, like how you said earlier, put that shit on paper
Yeah.
so that I can.
I think that's everybody's
So
biggest problem is that they don't know how to
Everybody's what?
I think that's everybody's problem. They don't know how to transfer it properly, or like they're hesitant on transferring it properly because like with Kevin, I told Kevin so many times because Kevin's around so many fucking cars just like you are, and I'm like, do your show because he has a show called Build Season, and to be honest, I had on my Cool J I think YouTube page, like one of the first group interviews I ever did, it's called Build Season. That was basically his first episode. That was basically my first show. Like, all right. And I'm like, he just hasn't had the time to like transfer his creativity from one place to the other to get it started. Because I think he's somebody that has huge potential to like go crazy with that. And he goes to all the
Oh
fucking
yeah, he's
car
a
events.
character.
Yeah, and he's a character.
So, yeah.
Yeah, son. So I'm like, that's why when I did the yeah.
We've all been blessed because we were mad broke and didn't have shit.
Yeah.
But we became like such great, interesting, funny characters that
Yeah.
if we put it ourselves on the camera, they'd be great.
Yeah, no, that's why that shit works out. I'm like, all right. And I'm like, I'm not even the fucking funniest one out the group. I be telling people at my job are like, oh my God, I'm like, I'm really not the one. Like, I'm just doing this, but there's people in my family that are way more talented than I am at this shit than I am. So I was like,
Yeah, but you're the boldest because you're the one actually, going forward and doing this.
come on,
You're
baby.
laying, just like
I've been in the street gang since I was 8.
like
I push for
You
shit.
said you,
I said I've
you
been
said you on street gang since you were 8.
I've been in the street gang since I was 8. Yo, Chris, on the first vlog, son, I had to drive past that I had to walk past that movie theater, and I didn't get the chance to pull out my camera because my camera just died. And I wanted to be like, oh, this is the place where me and Chris mentioned on the podcast where we went to go to that movie theater, and he was like, are you in a gang?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that shit.
I said, man, this guy, yeah, that shit was hilarious. You're like, we're gonna have to troop it.
Yeah.
And that theater was the worst because they was just as bad. The motherfuckers like, get out of there, bitch! Ah! Like, god damn, fucking bitches loud. They're like, yo, don't go in there. Yo, I told that nigga. Ah! I'm like, oh damn, man, this shit.
Yo, I was fucking crying walking by that movie theater. All right, brother.
I
So
was like, man,
I gotta head back. I gotta head into work.
you gotta head in now?
Yeah. All right.
Oh, it's cool, man. It's cool. I just called to check on you, make sure you fit.
Yeah, man. Thank you, brother. All right.
But you sound good. So I ain't gonna hold you.
So did Robin Williams.
All right. I'll talk to you later.
All right, later, bro. Peace.
Later. Peace.
Oh, text me. All right. There goes the intro for this one. I'll be back. Gotta get into work. You. Second day of the vlog. Just got this light attachment for the dash cam, so now I can record in the dark. And same light as the other one, but this light's really bright because it's in the car. Yeah, I'm really hype about this dash cam. I know in the previous clip I got a live phone call, and that was pretty dope. And I think that is the direction I want to go with it, where me having this dash cam kind of reminds me of that Seinfeld show, Comedians in the Car. And I feel like at this point, like now I could call somebody while I'm on my way home, so I knock 2 birds out with 1 stone. And that was the issue with the podcast, is that I would record so late that I wouldn't be able to take phone calls or do anything. But now this is totally game changer, and I could definitely have fun with this. As far as this camera right here, it's giving me an issue. Every time I charge, it turns on. Every time I disconnect from the charger, it turns off. So I gotta reach out to GoPro over that. So that should be something different. Yeah, I'm fucking recording, you fucking weirdo. So yeah, I gotta reach out to GoPro, and what makes it a pain in the ass is that it's my work hours. They're on my work hours from a certain time, from this time to that time. So by the time I get home, there's nobody to talk to. And for like the Hero 9 and shit, everybody keeps saying that it's a common problem and GoPro hasn't figured out a solution. Well, GoPro, I'm here now, and y'all better figure out a solution, because I paid good money for this camera, and it shouldn't be giving me an issue with it turning on and draining my battery. But apparently other people have it worse, because this only happens when I connect it to a charger or disconnect it from a charger. Other people, this has happened, their GoPro turns on in the middle of the night, and it's like, that has to be really annoying. So yeah. And I would drive like this to work, but this is a pretty bright ass light, and New York State law states you can't have something blocking your peripheral like this thing right here. It's a ticket. So now imagine this big ass camera with this bright ass light in my eyes. So yeah. As far as the vlog journey go, I'm trying to get you guys more. I've been busy. I'm trying to figure out where I'm gonna go this weekend. The only reason I've been going places this weekend is because I don't work weekends this month. And as I mentioned before, I think I'm gonna bring the podcast back in March, just so I could continue doing this for a while. It's not as strenuous as the podcast, but editing is a breeze on this shit too. Like I got to figure out how to lower the amount time, because like people's attention is very hard to get nowadays. So yeah, I got to figure that out to like lower it. Chris was like, I should just clip it, and that makes sense. That'll be cool. But unfortunately, guys, I like getting everything done in one shot. Even my podcasts are mostly one takes. Like, I knocked that shit out in one shot. Like, let's go. And if I didn't have timers on cameras for me to stop, the podcast would be way more fluid than what it is. Or if I had like a crew that could just shut it off on time and I could just continue talking. Yeah, I'm thinking about March. Continue this for like a little bit more. Also, the other reason why I'm thinking March is because January's out of here. And February, all right, so January, I'm not working any weekends. People traded with me, they needed it, cool. But next month, I am being slayed. Like, they're gonna slay me with weekends. So it's gonna be hard for me to do a podcast while going to work on the weekends, because I record and then I record on Thursday night now. It used to be Friday night, but Friday nights became a little bit complicated. So I record on Thursday nights, all right, and then I go to work a little bit late, and then I go to work on Saturday, and my Saturday shift stretches from 8 to like 12, 13, 14 hours. So by the time I get home, it's like, all right, I've been in front of a screen all day. Now I got to go back in front of the screen again to edit the podcast. And it's like, it becomes a lot. But this, I know what I'm putting up. Even me adding 2 cameras seemed like it was going to be difficult to me, but it really wasn't. It really ended up working out. So yeah, I'm going to try to keep this going. I'm going to try to get more people to talk on the show. I'm going to make phone calls. The phone calls should be fun. And yeah, and because I could add a PIP to these videos, I could do something dope like when I get phone calls, I might do it with this video, since Chris called in the first 20 minutes of this vlog. Add like little faces to it, and like so you can see the person that's calling. So I'm about to ask, when I call people, like, yo, let me get a picture of you, so they see who I'm talking to. Or it could be anonymous. And I'm trying to figure out if I should take Part-Time Lover onto the vlog, because it could be a thing, and it'll be dope, because it's really the same thing. It's just the only difference between me and recording here, even though I have the mod set up for the microphone for vlogging, I just like my podcast equipment way more better. But these cameras are on point. I like these cameras. Every now and then this one does some weird shit, but I'll figure it out. It has something to do with the frame rate, I guess. But yeah, tune back in. I should be back. I don't know why I like saying that, tune back in, because it's just gonna like clip. So all right, so I'm officially into like my no social media rule, except for the vlogs. Kind of feel like defeats the purpose, but I have to give you guys something instead of nothing, correct? Now, I made a whole announcement. I didn't want to make the announcement. It's not my style. It's never been my vibe. So just like true fashion, only the ones that fuck with me, right, kind of got it. Like, hey man, I don't want to do nothing with social media. Like, I'm good. Completely left me the hell alone. The other ones are a little bit harder learning. They're over here sending me shit. I got friend requests. That annoyed the fuck out of me. Only because I posted my last video, which is me talking about my dad, on my original page, my family page. And I've been asking these people on this page, because that's my main page where people notice me from, where I'm known from. Been asking them for like a year, maybe 2 years, right? Now they're coming, right? When I say, hey man, I'm going on hiatus. I need a break from social media. Now they're here. Now they're coming. Mad annoying, son. So the other thing is that while I'm taking this break, it's really to sit back, analyze things that's going on in my life, analyze myself, analyze the people in my life, see who plays an important role in my life and who doesn't, right? Like, who's there in my life that really mess with me, and then who's not, who's just really just using me. That's the way I'm taking this time. Like the outfit matching, that's what it's really for. And then it's like I'm just trying to figure out who's in my circle and who's not in my circle. And like this week off will kind of give me, maybe this week off will give me like some insight into that. But social media is like a drug, man. I'm a little aggy because I haven't been on it. I wanted to go on it. That's my first thing to go to. It's like, go. Wake up in the morning, check my social media, see who messaged me, blah, 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 blah. Right? I'm a little aggy. What I found. You shut up, bitch. So, I'm a little aggy. It's just cool. It's bound to happen. Now, the other thing is that today I'm at work. And I guess it's gonna apply at work today too, because it's like, all right, I was just asking a genuine question and this girl just gave me like mad attitude, but every now and then she gives me some attitude. I'm like, yo, you gotta fucking relax. But like today I'm like, all right, put shit on pause, and I need people to come to the realization, I really do, that you need me way more than I need you. It's like that meme that I posted like the other day, and it's like my intentions are pure because what the fuck do I need you for? And it's real shit. Like I really have that mentality in life where I was like, what do I need you for? Like, I'm just here to be a friend. I'm here to be cool if you make it that far into the trial. But it's like, that's all I'm really here for. But if like after a while, you kind of start to notice like, all right, this is more, they're taking and they're more given. Like they're unloading more issues onto you, their personal problems on you, into like being the same way. This is a two-way street. So it's like, all right, it looks like you're gonna have to take a trip too. You're gonna have to take a walk out of here as well. But yeah, not to sound cocky or anything, or like I have an ego or anything, but it's way fucking true. There's nobody in my life that I feel that's like nah, like you could stay, which is a bad thing. It's a bad way of thinking. I already know it, because somebody that probably fucks me that way is like, what do you mean by that? But that's just my mindset. But that's why I'm taking this reprieve. I don't know if that's how you use that word, but this reprieve, yeah, big words here on the vlog, away from things. I'm also like, it's just not even social media. I'm like people too. Like I told Alex yesterday that I'm about to just fall off the face of the earth for a while, because sometimes you just need to do that. And I have the luxury of doing that because I'm single and I have no kids. A lot of people don't have the luxury of doing that. Like I can escape the moment. But yeah. And today I get my mount so I could put my piece up, so y'all could just chill with Balbazar. Also, thank you, Balbazar, for protecting my pieces, for my AirPods not being stolen from the top of my car. Really appreciate you, my G. All right, so damn, this is 5 minutes. Wow. All right, I'll be back. Hey yo. So I saw today that it was a funny topic. I felt the need to speak on it, and it was Charlemagne posted up a picture of RoboCop, aka Alex Murphy. He have a hashtag for Alex Murphy, and it was like, yo, even like nobody ever mentioned how fucked up the movie was. Everybody's like, yeah, they killed him pretty brutally. I'm like, that's not the point that we're talking about. I'm talking about this man died on the line of duty, and they resurrected him back as a robot against his own will. Technically, Charlemagne is right. It is a zombie robot. And can you imagine, like, yo, really sit down and think about this. You die, like, let's say going to work. All right. You're going to the whatever idea of an afterlife that you believe in. You get close to the gate, and then you like get pulled back in. And I'm like, all right, what happened? Did they resuscitate me? What happened? Am I alive? Am I gonna go back to having a normal life? Blah 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 blah. No, motherfucker, you're gonna go work for the rest of your battery life, I guess, because his life's already over, but they're making him work even more, which is a nuts concept. And I'm like, that's terrible. If I die going to work, I get brought back, and it's like, here, motherfucker, you owe us. Get back in the office and get to work, or wherever you work. Go pick up the pan, go get the mop, go add more fries. I don't know what it is y'all do, but that's nuts. And then it's like, if you're familiar with the movie, I'm not talking about the newest one, I'm talking about the one from '87. No, it's not '87, it's the '90s. I'm gonna say '94. If you pay attention to that movie, they take off his mask, right? And they're even more disrespectful because, you know, they shot his body to shit, and then they shot him in the head. So they leave the impression of where the bullet went in his head. They don't fix it. They don't do a little cosmic surgery. I don't know, cosmetologies, whatever surgery that is that they do, to make it look like he's a normal person or robot. So no, it's a reminder to people like, hey, he got killed and we're gonna make you motherfuckers work. And then it's a reminder to him in case he ever looks in the mirror like, oh shit, I'm really dead. I'm really not like the gigantic metal body going zook, 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 zook. It won't throw you off, but hey, when you look in the mirror, oh, that's why I'm here. Like, I got shot. Oh, I'm like, that's too good for me not to speak on. I was like, yo, like, oh yes, he loves it. He's a killer. He knows how to shoot, blah, blah, blah. And now I'm older, I'm thinking about it, like, they made him a zombie slave. The first zombie slave ever. Technically, The Matrix is basically a ripoff of RoboCop if you really think about it. So, just wanted to share with y'all. Strap in before I start driving. Shit, young I may be saying. Get this out of the way. Sorry, Jesus. So I bought this book bag strap, and I think I just got to fine tune it a little bit more, and it should be good. I bought this because it's easier. Like the chest strap, I gotta like fucking put all over my whole body, over my clothes. It wrinkles my clothes. This one, I walk around with a book bag all the time now. So right here, has 360 swivel, so I could go from like pointing towards you guys to pointing it back to me. So I'm liking this. So this is day whatever. I don't fucking know what day we're on. But today's Thursday. When did I start this? I think I put out the last vlog on Tuesday. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So this is day 3 of this new vlog. I don't have a set time frame for this one because it's really random, and it's whenever I get the chance to like really sit down and put it together. But my day was interesting. I don't know if I mentioned it. All right, so yesterday at work, I was going to get my breakfast. The lady knows me. She knows I come to work late, so she's fine with me getting breakfast. So she made me like my bacon, egg, and cheese like around 11:30, 11:45. They're not supposed to do that. So shout out to her. Hold on. She was a white girl. So that ended up working out for me. But before I got to my breakfast, I got stopped on my way going up. And this girl was talking to me, and like we were just chit-chatting, and then some random guy comes up. This random guy comes up, and he's there to serve somebody. And you can be served at work, people. You can. But where I work in a corporate setting. Clearly, I don't dress like I work for a corporate setting, but I work for a corporate setting. And the way this works is you have to go past security guards. It doesn't matter what they say. You got to go past the security guards, and we have to green light who comes up and who doesn't come up. So this guy, the security guard dropped the ball, let this guy in, and this guy started talking to me, and he's like, I'm here to serve somebody. And I was like, I don't think he could do that. And he like walked away from me, and I was like, all right, whatever. And he goes to the receptionist, and she's fucking looking for this person to be served. And I'm like, yo, you're not supposed to do that. But then, because he looked at me, but he didn't look like he didn't want to engage. Once I leave, like I told you before, guys, there's only 2 or 3 guys there. So once people see that there's no guys there, they start getting crazy in there. We have like a maintenance guy here. He knows he works with women, so every now and then he'll talk to them crazy. And I'm like, hey, yo, what up? And that shit changes. That tone changes. Everything changes. So, ladies, I get your plight that guys be acting like dickheads. Like, when they notice that they're the only dude around. Now, when I went upstairs to go get my breakfast, when the lady in the kitchen was making me my sandwich. Hey, Sam. She'll get that reference. I come back down, and the dude made like a whole commotion because there was no guy there no more. He made a whole commotion, and he was like, I need to go do my job. If I can't do my job, then you go give them the paperwork and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, it don't work like that. You know it don't work like that either. We can't give legal documentation to somebody else that you're trying to serve a subpoena. Now, that whole fiasco goes off. Fast forward to today. I'm coming in late as usual. And to get in through my main door, you got to go through like a roundabout door. I think that's what they're called. So there's this lady behind me. And I'm like, okay, she'll just wait for me to go through and then she'll go next. That's the proper procedure for a roundabout door. She didn't know that. So she shoved herself in the same small area that I'm pushing the door. And because I'm thinking there's nobody behind me, I end up hitting the shit out of her with the glass door because she snuck into the same small area that I was in. I'm looking at her like, you good? Like, what's up? So she took it as like, yo, you good? What's up? And I was really like, yo, you good? What's up? Like, are you okay? Like, do you need help? Did I hurt you? So she was already tight. And I'm like, okay. So my phone is set to like, if I don't have your phone number, it sends you straight to voicemail. So I look at my phone when I'm walking in, and I was texting somebody, so I had to look at my phone, and I saw that I missed 6 phone calls. So I'm like, all right, let me call them back, because I had an appointment with a nurse today for her to draw blood for me. They have to come to my job because that's how busy my job is, that I can't normally go somewhere to go get blood work done. They have to come here and get the blood work from me. So I'm pick up the call. She's like, yo, I'm here. I'm like, what entrance are you at? Because there's 2 entrances. Everybody goes to the wrong entrance all the time because it's in the front of the building, but the main entrance is in the back of the building. Make that make sense? Now she's like, yeah, I just came in here, I'm looking for you. And I'm like, wait, what do you mean just came in here? She's like, yeah, I'm downstairs. I'm like, you wearing a blue bandana? She's like, yes, how'd you know? I was like, I just hit the shit out you with the door, yo. I was like, you're here for me, lady. You should have said that from the beginning. So I was like, shit, the lady that's gonna stick me with a needle, I just hit with a fucking door. And I'm like, she's gonna make me pay for that. And she kind of did. And it was just so funny. But when she walked in, right, I'm clearly walking her in through the front door. Where is my piece? I'm clearly walking her in through the front door. And because the receptionist remembered what happened literally yesterday, she goes, oh my God, does so-and-so know about it? I'm like, shut the fuck up. I'm like, that was the first thing I said in the office today, was telling the receptionist, shut the fuck up. You dropped the ball yesterday. That's not your concern today. I'm like, clearly, this guy walked in all willy-nilly, and I'm walking this person in, so it's not the same situation. So that shit was like mad funny, and she felt the way, and I'm like, you got to eat that sometimes. Like, yo, like you were ready yesterday to help this white guy serve somebody papers that was either for a lawsuit or divorce. Why would you want any parts in that? And then you see me walking in this lady today of my color, and she's like, wait, hold up. Lady, you dropped the ball already. That shit don't count. Like, yo, get out of here. So I'm like, everybody was like, yo, did you just tell? I was like, yeah, I did, because like, you don't try to like boss up now. That shit's over. It's a dub. But it was like mad fucking funny, because I'm like, that was rude. Let me go apologize to her. So I was like, so after the lady's done, she does her job, I went to go apologize to her. I was like, yo, do you know how crazy you sounded? I'm like, I apologize, I shouldn't have reacted like that, but for you to be like, hey, you can't do this. Wait, why can't I do this? Explain to me what was the difference between me doing something and that random guy that doesn't even belong here doing something, and you were cool with that. and then I walked away. But back to this camera mount. Yeah, so this camera mount I'm gonna have more fun with. It's gonna be more easier for me to transfer from here and put it on here and just walk around. This just snaps off. And I'm pretty sure I could put my other camera mounts in here, the one that's on this, because normally I disengage this whole piece right here just to do that. So let me see. I'm gonna have to see how that's gonna go. But yeah, hat's still available if you're watching this. I'll be back. Hey YouTubers. What you smiling for?
I don't know.
Why are you smiling so much? Cheers.
I smile a lot.
Oh my god. Can you stop smiling? What do you think of my setup, huh? Now I can record myself while I drive.
It's actually a very good setup.
Huh?
It's a very good setup.
I know. I'm a pro YouTuber now.
Very smart idea.
Watch this.
Yeah.
What do we got to go do? Tell the listeners, the watchers, or whatever the hell those people are called.
Viewers?
Yeah, sure. That thing.
We're gonna go watch a movie.
What movie?
I might let say that.
Sure.
Megan.
Why can't you say Megan?
I don't know.
Is Megan like a curse word?
No, I thought it would get copyrighted.
Why would it be copyrighted? Megan's a name.
I don't know.
It's gonna get copyrighted as a song that's playing.
Yeah, so you have to edit it out.
I'm not gonna edit it out.
Okay, I don't know.
God.
I don't know much about YouTube.
What?
I don't know much about YouTube and their guidelines.
I thought you were trying to be a vlogger too.
Me too, but I like to make sure there's nothing that they'll copyright me for. Don't you have to pay?
No,
Oh,
you just can't make money.
Oh,
So like a lot of my videos are copywritten, but that's why I sell these 8 hats that I have in stock, still available, in black, blue, yellow, pink, green, purple, beige, and gray. Look at that. Look at that. Where's your hat? You don't have your hat on.
it's not gonna keep me warm,
Oh God.
but it's a nice hat. It's a nice hat.
I don't think so. I don't think they believe you now.
It's a nice hat.
God.
Yeah. My dad wouldn't let me go out without this hat on.
God.
So
Beanies are not coming. Season's over.
you should have beanies. That's actually a good idea.
No. I don't like the way the beanies look. The beanies look weird.
You think
I have a beanie upstairs. I gave it to Jessica, but I don't think she took it. And a black beanie with the same logo. Do you think this movie's gonna be scary?
From the trailer, there's a lot of blood.
There's a trailer?
Yeah. There's a lot of blood. Because Megan kills.
It's not Megan.
It's
all right?
Megan, I'm sorry.
It's M3gan.
Okay.
Because it's M, the number 3, and then G-A-N. So it's not Megan, it's M3gan.
You got another camera?
Huh?
You got another camera?
Yeah, this is another camera.
Yeah, I saw on your YouTube video.
Watch my YouTube videos?
Yeah.
Did you like, comment, share, subscribe?
I liked. I didn't subscribe.
It's okay, you can't subscribe to that anyway.
Exactly, that's why I didn't subscribe. But I liked. Me and Dad were watching your videos.
God, why? You guys are weird.
Your 1 hour long videos.
I know. I gotta cut them down. Like already for this episode, this is episode 3, and I already have 45 minutes worth of talking.
So don't you just cut out some talking?
No,
Why not?
because I'm on a social media break, so people are interested to know what's going on in my life. And for the ones that are like, no, they don't, I've been getting DM'd all goddamn week after I said I'm on a social media break,
But you're not.
and I got more followers. No, I'm not. I'm not on social media right now.
Oh, you're not?
No.
So you're
I'm
not.
just doing the vlog. That's
Oh, that's not social media. But isn't that technically social media?
it. Yeah, but I'm not talking to anybody on social media. I'm not watching memes or any of that stuff. I'm not waking up and looking at my social media at the first thing in the morning. I'm just
That must be nice.
going through life.
Oh, cool. That must be nice.
Why can't you do it?
Because that's all I do.
Yeah.
How
Why don't you do something else?
What do I do? Sit there and
You
get ready in
could
peace?
learn how to draw.
I do know how to draw. I just
You
can't
could
do
get
it well.
better. You could work on other things that you like to do. Like right now, like this is what I'm working on.
Well, I'm also watching other YouTubers like to see what they do in their videos,
Why?
to see what I can do to improve my videos.
No,
No?
waste of time.
Okay.
You just do. You just learn everything on your own. Oh, look at that cat.
I don't want to see.
You learn everything on your own, all right? You learn through your own mistakes. Because when you start watching other people, then you start copying what they're doing, and then your stuff is not original.
I'm not gonna copy it. I mean, I haven't copied anyone so far. I'm trying to do my own thing. But I'm trying to figure out my intro. If I'm gonna have like an intro, or if I'm just gonna like have like me saying hi, or if it's gonna be like a thing.
I don't have an intro.
Yeah, you do.
I don't.
That thing where it has all your videos.
That's for the podcast, not for this. This doesn't have an
Oh
intro.
yeah, you don't. You go right into your video.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if I want to have an intro yet. I'm trying to figure it out.
I just want to go straight to it. Like, hey, watch this now.
I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. 'Cause I used to record and I used to have an intro, but I never posted on YouTube. And I have edits and everything. They're all edited, and they're all like 10-minute, 15-minute long videos.
You think it's hard to do this?
Hard to edit.
Is it hard to edit, put out stuff, record yourself?
Yeah,
It's difficult.
I think it's difficult to edit.
I don't find editing difficult. I find turning on this camera difficult.
Why?
It's weird.
What's weird about it?
You know we normally don't talk on the camera.
Oh yeah.
Go for drives. It's weird. The other thing I don't do is show you guys.
Yeah, I was watching Liam. Liam's outfit today was good. I liked his outfit. I would wear his outfit.
I didn't see what he was wearing.
He had baggy jeans and a baggy sweater.
That's what you're wearing right now. What are you talking about?
This is not jeans. This is sweatpants.
Baggy sweatpants and a baggy sweater, same thing.
Yeah, but I didn't have no jeans to wear. They're on my mommy's house.
All right. We're almost near our destination. So goodbye.
Bye.
Fuck off. Hey guys, welcome back to my journey. So we just saw Megan, and it was really Karen. What do you think? Ma'am, you're in my shot.
It was scary.
Okay, hurry up, put your seatbelt on.
It's on.
Oh, thank God.
It was
Was it
scary
scary? Why was it scary?
because there was a lot of killings in it. I mean, it wasn't scary. I wasn't expecting that because like in the beginning, it was like all nice and friendly. And then
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
In the beginning, it
Well,
starts with death.
Her parents died, but like that's not as bad as someone dying for no reason.
Even before the parents, there's death.
Where do you see death?
They talked about the dead dog
What dead dog?
at the beginning, and that's the whole point where she made the Furby thing.
A dead dog. Oh yeah, her dog died.
So it starts with death right from the beginning.
I forgot about that. But like, it wasn't brutally killing in like the beginning. Now it
What are you
was.
talking about? Truck hitting you is not brutal?
That is brutal.
These kids, man. These kids, man, don't know nothing about cinema.
I'm literally in moving image in my school. I literally do cinema.
Whoop-de-doo, Basil. Oh, I hold the camera like this. Oh my God. All right. Sorry, guys. Spoiler alert.
Oh yeah. You should put TW.
No,
No, you don't do that.
I don't even know what TW means.
Me neither. But that's what they have in those TikToks where it's like TW flashing lights.
The warning?
Yeah.
Or is it the Wombo?
No, I'm gonna go with the warning.
Not cool enough. Oh my God!
Go Starbucks.
Pay for this. But I do think that's where we're going to. I mentioned it before on my TV show. That kids are just gonna keep going deeper and deeper into technology, Until they make artificial intelligence their friends. Kinda like you. I know you're ignoring me. Great.
I'm sorry. I was trying to get something. If they ever come out for a robot like Megan,
Huh?
I'm not gonna buy it.
You don't see that you wanna get a robot dog?
Huh?
We have robot dogs now.
I mean, I'll get that.
Never seen them?
No,
Those things can run really fast, jump.
I'll get that.
But you're scared of a doll named Megan.
Yeah.
Gosh. I didn't think the movie was scary. I thought it was pretty regular.
Yeah, for you. You literally love horror movies.
Yeah, which is sad because they don't make horror movies no more.
Did you see they're coming out with like a, you know, they're coming out with a horror movie from Winnie the Pooh.
Yes, I want to see it.
Me too.
It's about time. I saw that concept since 2011. And I want to go watch Evil Dead.
What's that?
One with the people in the apartment.
The one that we saw in the movies?
Yeah, the trailer for it.
Oh,
I think you'll be scared of that one.
yeah, it looked quite scary.
It looked quite scary, didn't it? Oh, do your thing that you do. The cursive speaking. I don't know how you do it.
I don't want to do it.
How do you do it?
I don't know. I studied it a lot.
No, but how? Like, if I wanted to do cursive right now, how do I do it?
It's like I kind of forgot. I haven't done it in a long time.
Where you just don't say certain letters?
It's like I guess like you don't really pronounce it right, right?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. You're not helping me here.
Like you don't pronounce the letters.
Like,
Like
sure, harsh. Like something like that.
yeah, like it's like Rosari, like something like that.
No, I don't get it. What do you mean, Rosari?
Huh?
What do you mean?
It's like you can't pronounce the letters really, but you pronounce them, but not really. I don't know how to explain it. I just wanted to watch a TikToker do it, and then like I started doing it.
Give me an example.
What do you want me to say?
I don't know, something. I don't know that. I don't know.
I can say anything.
It's a weird sound, but I don't know what letters you're getting rid of.
I'll say hi. I'll say.
Alright, so let's say that.
Hold on, me. It needs to stop smiling.
Stop smiling, alright? It's nothing funny here.
It's like. Okay, so basically what you have to do is you can say
Like that?
no, I'm not doing you basically say hi Rosario, like something like that. I don't
What?
know. I don't know.
That's how you normally speak.
I don't think I normally speak like that. I think I speak like this. When I wake up, I speak like my voice is deep. But then once I like I'm up a little more, my voice gets a little higher. But yeah.
Gosh. Alright, so the movie wasn't good. Alright, FYI. To me.
It was mid.
It wasn't mid for you because you were hiding the whole time.
I only hid the parts where she was killing them.
That's the whole point of a horror movie,
Because
Alyssa.
I did not want to see those parts.
God. Alright.
She literally stabbed the guy in the neck.
Who hasn't?
Me.
John Wick. Stabbed the guy in the neck with a pencil.
John Wick is something else.
Alright guys, we'll be back. Hey YouTubers, welcome back to my page. Everybody gets so quiet when I turn on the camera. So today is our dad's birthday. Go Dad! He's gonna turn 73.
We're looking into nursing homes right now as we speak.
Yeah, he doesn't know this. We sent them away for a day out, but
He thinks he's going out to eat.
You
Or
have put a
he's-
bunch of brochures in his face.
what he doesn't know is that where we're going to eat is where he's going to be eating until the end of his days. Right now, my dad's at Monster Jams. He thinks it's like a music thing. He's totally off. He's like the music? I was like, yes, yes, it is. Beer me, bro.
It's not beer.
I just say it. It gets a response at least 25% of the time. Thank you. Can you picture being 63, Miguel? What do you think you have accomplished by 63?
I don't even know what it entails to be 63.
I still plan on living with my dad at 63.
It's a good acknowledgement.
And telling people, he lives with me.
He lives in my house.
We co-own. He's my roommate. I saw a funny meme. Europe NYC says they're gonna get off the Bronx. They're gonna start talking about Queens. And that was one of the memes. They were like, Queens people be like, yeah, I got an apartment in my dad's basement. It's like, it's so fucking true. I mentioned it on the podcast before, and like I mentioned it to like a coworker, and she got offended because that was her exact situation. I was like, I hate when people move into basements and they be like, oh, I got an apartment. No, nigga, it's a basement.
It's your dad's basement.
And there's like I could just see like they're taking it back, like, well, I live in a basement, and it's not my dad's basement, but it's my boyfriend's dad's basement.
Oh, God.
So it's fucking funny, and it's like, call it a basement. Like, why wouldn't you call it a basement? Because when I hear apartment, I think of complexes, I think of buildings.
Like the buildings, yeah, exactly. I mean,
That's what I think of an apartment, not like a basement. Like, I'm renting a 2-bedroom basement.
That
Like,
just
that's
doesn't
fine.
sound right.
Does it sound right?
Oh, no. I mean, yeah. The basement part, I'm saying.
Yeah.
But saying that it's an apartment is like
Yeah,
we
it's
gotta
like
lie.
you're misleading. You're just lying to yourself.
Misleading the shareholders.
Yeah.
By that, I mean the person is renting.
And when girls ask me, what's your living situation? A fucking mess. That's what it is. So 63, huh? You still think you'll be in New York?
Yeah, I'll still be, but not in New York. I will be in New York. Not in New York City, though.
You'll be like upstate?
Probably Long Island. Maybe Florida. As everybody
Florida.
else.
Everybody's going to Florida.
It's kind of expensive out there.
No, man. You ever had lizard eggs? That's how you corner the market out there in Florida. You're not eating regular eggs. 3,000 lizard eggs to make one omelet. So right now we're on the way to the mall. I'm probably gonna get in trouble because I'm gonna put this camera to my book bag strap and record me walking around not doing a damn thing. And I don't know what I'm gonna get my dad. What do you think you're gonna get your dad?
Just get him a tie. Give him the good old disappointment.
I'm gonna make him like
For
a
Father's Day.
macaroni frame so he can put up a picture of the kids he likes. All this traffic. Jessica, where you gonna get your dad?
Dancing shoes?
And that's her end of being on the podcast.
What is it into? Those 80 shoes, like the ones that like.
You're gonna get him Tic
I
Tac
still
shoes?
don't know what I still don't know what that means, Jess.
Slippers, like those.
When is he ever gonna wear those, Jess?
I don't know. When's he gonna wear all the other sneakers that we've got?
But I don't think he's never gonna wear the damn 80s shoes, stompers you're talking about.
What if he does?
When?
That's good. Keep that back in the 80s.
Okay.
Alright? Think of the now.
Babe, why don't you get him like a body massager for him to lay on in bed?
We do that. I'm
Yeah.
like in the
See if he's
Chinatown.
sleeping on like 10 pillows, bro. Get him a sleep number.
We talking about that on the podcast like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
I get my dad a happy
You guys
ending.
should all just buy him like a purple mattress, like a comfortable mattress. The adjustable.
Now, what I would like to get for myself is that adjustable bed that moves up and down.
Like a chair.
Okay, you thinking
Or
about
that, that thing just pancakes you every time you wake up in the morning.
It'll probably fix my back.
Boom, 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 boom. I got it.
These guys want to race. 1, 2, 3, go!
You ain't run nobody.
Alright. We'll be back. It's getting dangerous. Can't be recording and driving. So your boy is down in Target. And what I found. See how much he worth. $50. Let's see how I feel. Gotta find my party. There you go. On my back. $50.
Are we gonna start a book club or no?
We're starting a book club, guys?
Yeah. You want to be in it?
What are we reading?
I don't know. Miguel says he wants a small book. See if you.
Cat in the
We
Hat.
gotta start with a small book, the Cat in the Hat.
How
At
about
least some poems.
the Martin Luther King by...
It's not fucking Luther King.
Either we're gonna choose Barkley. We're gonna choose.
No, we're gonna go Gabrielle Union. You got anything stronger?
You have to take his book for friends.
Betty White.
Alright.
Dolly Parton.
Betty White. What about this one?
How about
What about God's Not Real?
no, how about Jesus Listen?
Jesus, listen.
Sounds like the shit I be saying. Like, would you just listen to me?
Here you go. Here you go.
Find your people. I don't like that one. What book is that?
Jeanette McCurdy, I'm glad my mom died. People say
Damn.
it's crazy, so I want to see why she's so happy.
But she is crazy though.
So then it should be interesting.
Hey, let me go. I want to
Oh, yeah,
see.
we have a record
Hold this
player.
right here. Oh, right there. I want to see if it's just like that movie. So we're gonna like a 90s movies cliche. So. Oh, a sexy bitch. I turned it around.
DMX.
Look at this. It's real life babies. Little demons.
I can't get this?
That's not a good
Whoopsie.
investment for the economy.
Now there's a Snorlax, but I'm still gonna buy it. Let's buy a karaoke machine.
He's passenger princess.
I'm gonna hang him on my back window.
Yeah, put this in my car. On my passenger side.
Pretty cool. So we're done with Target now. Before we went to Target, we're at 110. Did you enjoy your Nikoi salad?
Nikoi.
That's what it's called.
It's a Niçoise salad. Niçoise.
What the fuck is it?
So uncultured.
It doesn't sound the same. It says Nikoi.
Jose, the C is silent.
I'm ending this episode. We're done. All right, fuck it, man. Embarrassing me in front of my viewers. I guess I'll end this episode on a better note than the last one was. Yo, is this a thing? Can this be a thing? Yeah, this is way better. I need them to get to the part where, you know, the part. Yo, dude is killing this shit, to be honest. Tell me why. Oh, nah, that shit. Tell me why. Number 5. Nah, I like this. Okay. I'm finishing up just a quick recap. I didn't really get to do what I really wanted to do this week. I've been busy. Even the weekend was busy. I forgot it was my dad's birthday. We took him out real quick. I was supposed to go to Flushing, and I totally missed out. It's all right. It was Chinese New Year's. I know they had like the dragons out on Main Street, and it looked like quite the festivities. And I really wanted to bring my brother's dog. He has a pug. He's Chinese, you know. I would have just hold him up in the air just like this, just shook him around and shit like that. They start like a little crowd surfing with the dog, you know, really light for the podcast. But nah, I'm gonna have to see what I could do for the next episode. Now, my question is, what do I do for next week? See, everybody always sees the podcast. This isn't a podcast. Everybody always sees the vlog, and everybody puts in 2 cents, and everybody wants to do this, and everybody wants to do that, and everybody thinks we should go here, we should go there. And when it comes time to it, they're never there. So I came upon the agreement with myself to just go out myself, just do it myself instead of waiting for somebody. Also, Megan was not a bad movie. It could have been better. It's just a new day and age Chucky, but with a girl, you know, equality. And I think that the topics of that movie that it hit, I think we're hitting there, where we're just gonna give in to like AI and let AI control our lives and shit like that. Big believer in that. And this no social media thing has been hard. I didn't really get left alone like I was told to be. Like I told people to leave me alone, so it was kind of hard to like break away from that. And then whenever I would be out in social settings, you know that awkward quietness that used. All right, so before social media and all this shit, we would all be in conversations, engaging and shit, and then we would hit that awkward silence, right? And that awkward silence was great and also awkward. And somebody would break the ice and the conversation would continue again. Nowadays, that awkward silence is more, and the actual conversation between people is awkward. That's the new surprise and shit like that. And that also made it out because I was out with people every now and then everybody's just looking at their phone, and I'm like, well, I'm not on social media no more, and it's not really their burden, it's really my burden to deal with. But it was like, yeah, this shit really disconnects people. Like, this shit really keeps you out the loop. It's like a gift and a curse, I would say, because like I mentioned on my podcast before, when I was talking to Kevin, and I was like, yo, Kev, this shit is so dope, because like we're keeping in contact with people that we wouldn't have been able to keep in contact with years ago. Like Kevin used to live in PA. I didn't talk to him that whole time he was out there. And then when he was in Baldwin, I still didn't talk to him. Like, he was out there in Baldwin's only 20 minutes away from my crib. So it's like, But now we're in constant communication and shit like that. And it's like, all right, that's cool. But then again, the other side is that you leave yourself open to other things you don't want to leave yourself open to. And that's really was the purpose of me being away from social media, was like not being available to everybody. And like you would be like, well, you don't have to be available to everybody, but on social media, whether you think you're available to somebody or not, guess what? You are forced to interact with people. And it's like, okay, like whatever. Like you can set your own boundaries not to deal with that shit, but it was just like, all right, that's basically what I did. I set some boundaries to take a step back and just get away and see how it would go. And it was going good for like the first couple of days. But then it was like, social media plays like a huge influence in people's lives. Like, it's not something that can be easily ignored. Like, you can ignore an application. Like, when I was talking to Sam, she was like, I don't do Facebook. And I was like, that's cool. But then there's still Instagram. Then there's still Instagram, and there's other platforms like Snapchat and Twitch and shit like that. And my cousin, he made me laugh because we were playing the game. He was like, oh, if you're on Reddit, that's social media. And I'm like, we're playing PlayStation. I'm like, this is social media too. I'm talking to you over this fucking console, like whatever. So it was just like a lot. Social media takes play with a lot of things on it. And to think that a PlayStation isn't social media is crazy, because they literally give your fucking stats out. They literally tell people your interests and what you play and when you're on, if you really pay attention to when you click on somebody's profile. Sometimes your profile name's there. Sometimes people put their real names on it, which blows my mind. But yeah, I was taking a step back from a lot of shit. Everybody thinks like I was having like personal issues. It had nothing to do with that. It was just, I wanted to give it a try and see how long I could go. And it went okay. I would like to do it again. I would like to see how much longer I last next time. And the only reason, like if you might have seen me in social media, was to promote something on my page. Today was the first time I just posted a random meme. But it was that, and then yeah, it's just really to promote on my page. Or I don't like notifications. I hate seeing notifications. And Instagram doesn't let you clear the badge no more. So I would just go in there, go into like whatever group chat, send shit, and back right out. And then just to get rid of that red notification, because it was fucking annoying. But yeah, I think I'll give it a try again. I'll try to go longer, maybe 2 weeks, and see where that takes me. So for this episode, thank you for being here. This episode, I can't remember. I'm pretty sure most of this episode was in the car, and that's cool too. But let's see. Hopefully I'll bring you something better for the next episode. Stay tuned. Peace out.